Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? Check, check. Check, checkity check. Should be working. Yeah, alright. So, welcome. Hope you like the song I wrote. Put it together yesterday. Just for this occasion. All right. So, I'm gonna get started. I'm just gonna draw, and just if anybody has any questions, I can draw you some cards as well. Got my deck over here. I was thinking about just starting small with the conversation cards, if anybody has any ideas. Because the way I use these, I usually will pull it and I just talk to it like it's a person. And I noticed that there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of opportunity for new words and things like that. So here we go. Let's do it. Yes. Ooh. Let's get up our... Let's pull up Illustrator real quick. That's not right. Uno momento. Here we go. Okay, we're on a window. Oh yeah. There I am. Perfect. If anybody has any ideas or suggestions, let me know. Let's get drawn, y'all. I thought I'd start with some cards and eventually just kind of go over to a more detailed situation. So usually what I like to do, let's see what's going on here. So I've got a list of suggestions that I'm going to, there we go, a little bit of background music. I've got a list of suggestions that I can pull from. So we've got all of the animal cards over here, and I thought we could draw some more animals because people sent in a lot of suggestions, and then maybe some word cards. So let's open up our previous file. Where did I put that? Papa. There we go. Hello. I'm just gonna take the yes and the no, because these ones are going to be easy to start. Yeah. Actually, let's start by drawing a fox. So we're gonna get some pictures of a fox to start getting some ideas together. Yeah. All right. Animals. I'm just gonna start pasting in if anybody has any illustrations that they like or anything like that. We're just gonna kinda find some cool ones, some inspo. I like to fill my head with as much as possible before I really go into making a new card, just to generate ideas. There's a lot of really great ideas and great resources on the internet. Man, this background music is banging. Let's take a second. Yeah. Foxy, 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 fox. So foxes are predominantly orange. So let's change our palette. Let's get rid of all this crocodile stuff. I'm gonna lock this stuff in and then just delete out that. Pew. Bye-bye, crocodile. We're gonna make this orange. I like it. And I think we can honestly, because this guy started out as a fox, but a coyote showed up at my house as I was drawing it. So we're gonna take this guy and recycle him a little bit. Just like the form, his head. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Get some more fox illustrations. I always like to just put them right on my board. Or actually, we'll just get pictures of some foxes being cute. Being sly. Ooh. I really like this one. I think we should draw something like this cutie fox. Yeah. So we're just gonna start with a nose. Little nose. And if any point I look like I'm out of my mind, please let me know. I wonder who's here. If you're here, let me know. Please say something in the chat. 'Cause I can't see who's here. Cutie nose. It's got kind of a little smile going. Ah, where did my swatches go? There we go. That cutie white ear. Yeah. So I like to just kind of get the general shape down foist. Should be a little more rounded out. sometimes if you make the background really different, it's super helpful. Okay. So they apparently have kind of like cat pupils. Rearrange my board so I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm trying to change these points. There we go. Whoop. Give it a little point here. Give it a little coive. Go ahead and fill in that little gap. Oh, hey, Adela. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing a fox today. If you have any ideas or suggestions or images or anything, send them my way and we'll incorporate it. I had initially wanted to draw all of the animals that people suggested, but it seemed like way too much for one, so I figured we could spread it out a little bit. Draw everybody's animals now. Let's be on a different plane. There we go. If you want me to pull you any cards in the meantime too, let me know. So it looks like the top of his nose is a little bit square like this. And then the bottom, he's got kind of a chin going on. I'm thinking about just making a second expansion. So the idea originally was that we were going to, that I'm just going to keep drawing stuff forever, you know, and then work with other artists to draw and reimagine some of the things and make all of these cards that you could put together. And so I started building a way to order these and online, and you can do stuff individually as well. I thought I could only do it in packs, but I can also sell them in packs or individually. So I figured if I just draw everybody's cards, then they could pick individual ones afterward. Sure, what do you, if you want a card pull? So Della said, I wouldn't mind having you pull a card. I used to pull tarot cards every day and stop. Maybe I'll go back to a card a week. Yeah, is there anything you're wondering about? I'll definitely pull you a card. Nudge that up. Oops. You don't even have to ask out loud. I can just pull you a card if you want to do it that way. Okay. So I've been working in high school, nothing really to pull, or nothing, no focus for the question, so pull you a general one. What are you doing at the high school? I just asked what would be most helpful for Adela right now, and you got some body cards. You've got the connect to your body card, as well as your feeling is correct. So I would read this more as like taking time to like stretch and recenter in your body. Oftentimes when our mind is like working in loops, especially for me, if I feel like I'm kind of stuck anywhere or stuck in like a routine that doesn't necessarily serve me, or like a thought pattern, excuse me, if I go and I go to the gym, or I sit in like a room and I just stretch or do like hatha yoga, like the yin style hatha yoga, and then it's got your feeling is correct. So mostly just like tuning in with your feeling. Oh, that's awesome. Working with special needs kids, that's dope. Super cool. I hope this helps and makes sense, but yeah, your mission is to connect with your body. Wow, 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 wow. And then go into your feelings, right? This is your feeling is correct. So just listening to what your body has to tell you once you've done it. God, aren't we all? I'm in my head way too much too, especially lately. That's why I'm doing this now while we wait for the cards to come, because it's like I try to figure out what I should do more than I just do. So now I'm just gonna do stuff and we'll see. Let's get some different music going on here. Is the music good? Do you like the background music? I made a little ditty last night. I thought it would be fun. Alright, let's keep this fox. Let's see. Starting to look like a fox already, yeah. So let's add some this little like cheeky thing. And this might not be the final fox form that it takes, because I really like making it fun. Like these ones are so cool. This one here, but I like that this fox is looking directly at you, because whenever I've seen a fox, he'll just sit and watch me. They know what they're doing. Something more mellow. Do I have something more mellow? Let's see. This is all music that I made last night. I should put it up, huh? It's just like my hold music, so I'm gonna put that on my list of things to do. Let's make a list over here. Upload the music. I thought it'd be fun to make like a community playlist. Upload to Spotify. Maybe we can make I can make like a playlist. I have multiple records that I haven't released. I probably should. I've got so much stuff. So what I'll do, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, there's been a couple requests, so I'll put it on my list of things to do to upload all of this music that you hear to Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, just share it and try to make free downloads and stuff for it. Let's see. I made this one too. I'm gonna add another song to it real quick. You might have seen it in the waiting room if you were here earlier. Yeah, I compose music. I used to make music. I had a company that made music actually for commercials and big firms. They would contact me and I'd make these big sweeping soundtracks for films and like little commercials and all sorts of stuff. But I love it. I do it all the time. I used to do like stage music stuff too, and I'm actually working on something on the side right now, a big music project with like 100 people. But that's soon. That's for another day. Here, let's put another song in here. Actually, do the waiting music. There we go. Put this on the. I have a BRB screen. This one. And I made this song for that. It's called Waiting. Anyways. Yeah. It's kind of dreamy. Yeah, but I'll put all this music out there for everybody. And if anybody wants me to pull them a card, just say so and I'll pull you a card while I draw. So it's like flood weather right now in Los Angeles. I'm just going to be chilling in here for the next couple of days. I like this part. It's got some horns. Feels rainy. And if anybody in the community or out there ever wants to help me do stuff, please. I've got so much going on. Yeah, we just got a flood warning for our area, and I don't think we're gonna heed it, but because we live on this big hill, I'll have to post pictures at some point. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We're kind of near Malibu, and all of Malibu got a warning, like an evacuation warning, because the torrential rains over here are just absolutely nuts sometimes. Sure. General pull for Bella. Yo, hey Davis, welcome. We're drawing a fox today. And pulling cards. But we're just chilling and listening to some music that I made, as well as pulling, just making things and talking. There we go. Still getting used to this streaming service. Oh, 2 of them flew out. So I'm going to put these aside. So, for Bella, what are the best cards for Bella? What does Bella need right now? I'm not exactly sure what this is, but my intuitive thought is that something has been bugging you, and like maybe you're looking for a problem, or that you're afraid to move past something. But it's saying like you got 2 of the spirit cards. The only 2 spirit cards in there is this demon card and the literal spirit. But this spirit is like a goodly spirit, and it represents like courage. It's kind of like the antithesis of this one. If you are struggling with like the darker aspect of spirit, it's saying to find courage and move past it, or to put this guy to work, right? You put this guy to work and he becomes this guy, or this lady here, right? This card can be really spooky, and it feels like the darker aspect of spirits, especially when we're dealing with hauntings, or if you're actually dealing with like goetic stuff. And this is the card of finding the life that flows through everything, right? So Bella, if something is really bothering you, or if you're looking for a problem, sometimes that's what this is that you're looking at like the darkness in the world, the darkness of the everything, that you have to find the courage in you and see that lady's like glowing in her heart, right? It's to find the courage to move past it and not get stuck in like these negative loops. I hope that makes sense for you. I would say that's what those 2 cards mean. All right. Foxy. So the fox's full head is kind of a diamond. So we're gonna make like an orange diamond shape. Put that into the back. Does that make sense, Bella? Hope that makes sense for you. We'll shape these eyes out a little more later. But for now, make these big old ears. Thanks for coming, everybody, hanging out. I love hanging out with everybody. Always a good time. Oops. Just gonna put a little color on the tip of his ear. The way that I typically draw is really discombobulated. There's no real there's not a whole lot of direction to it. Thank you. It's getting cute. I'm so slow at drawing like this. It's a way of life. Oh, what up, Caleb? We're drawing a fox, so I'm going through all of the animal suggestions that people suggested a couple months ago. It was like 5 months ago. And just drawing more. I'm just gonna draw and add, so if anybody has any ideas, let me know. We're just kind of developing this thing together while we wait and exploring. So I'm playing some of the music that I made on the back end of the stream, drawing a little foxy fox, just getting cute, and pulling cards. So if anybody wants a card reading or like a general card pull, I'll stop drawing and pull you a card. We're just kicking it because it's raining out where I'm at, and you know, I have been meaning for a really long time to just kind of do this all the time, but it's been chaotic this year. I don't know if you've ever had, if you're into astrology, but this year, for me, my Saturn was square my midheaven in, or transiting square my midheaven, which is just, if you know anything about that, it's absolutely insane. So finally getting to it, chilling with y'all, because this is what I want to do. Oh, and end use? Yeah. If you were part of the Kickstarter, I imagine. It's going to be a card. So, for the deck. So if you want, I can pull you a card, too. That'll be fatter. You want me to pull you a card? Oh, cool. I will. Do you have anything specific you're wondering about, or you just want me to? Here, I'll just pull you one. Got the card of friendships, tying new knots. So, let's see. Get a second monitor here. So. I would say this is in regards to your relationships and finding new ways of looking at them, right? Or moving into a new reality around looking and finding friends or partners, business relations, that kind of thing. Knots are, we're tied to everybody that we meet. And sometimes it requires that we untie some of our old knots to make new knots. And this, for you, it feels like this is going to take you into a new place, or looking at this differently, a combination of those things is going to take you into a new place. So these kind of cards, because if you look at that, there's a bunch of people hanging. It's actually one person duplicated, but tying new knots. I hope that makes sense for you. If you're wondering about friends or a new job or something like that, it definitely looks good for you. And your way forward is to embrace new friends, new relationships. Yeah. All one or none, buddy. Let's see. There's that all one or none card. Come here, all one or none. I don't know where it went. Oh, that's why it's over on the desk. Yeah, all one. Truly. Put some whiskers there. So whenever I draw, it's always kind of just a matter of refinement over time, just like anything. If you ever watch someone making an oil painting or anything like that, it's always kind of rough at first. So I always like to rough these things out and then change them over time. Whoa, cool. Dude, Hindi is sweet. I started really looking into it this year when I made those Tantra cards. And they're just dealing with demons. It's super dope. I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a little... definitely, there's knots in every culture, they're so symbolic. I myself am very Irish and German, and they got knots all over the place. Yeah, it's like a little tunnel too. I like making tunnels. Celtic. And I found out recently that there was never any such society or anything like that were the Celts. There's no Celts. It was actually a thing that was popularized, I think, in the 50s. It was like a weird anthropological miscommunication around culture to lump them all together. It's like calling Aztecs. They're like not. Nobody ever called them Aztecs until some white folks got together and lumped a bunch of cultures into one thing. What a goofy little fox we're making here. I'm gonna do this instead with his chin. But I'll have to find more information on that whole Celtic thing, because I thought it was fascinating. You know, you learn all of these things, and then you find out that they're not necessarily accurate, because history is a mess. Absolute fucking mess. Yeah, Vikings. Most cultures, yeah, they never called themselves what we call them, you know. Teutonic is a good word for the Viking culture. I've been studying Northern magic for a little while. And that's I think a more apt way to lump it all together is the Teutons, because there is more of a I don't know how to say it, like a more of a common theme. Yeah, history something that I've decided is history is just not real. It's just something that people make up to put their own story out in the world most of the time, especially white folks. I used to be friends with all of these archivists, and we quickly learned that just archiving things I quickly learned that archiving things is a very, is the most white way to do stuff. I'm reading a book right now. I've been thinking about starting a book club, but I've been reading a book right now that was gifted to me called The Spell of the Sensuous, and he's talking about how language, specifically the creation of the alphabet by the Greeks by way of the Hebrew Aleph, Beth, made this sort of concrescence of meaning through their words, where before everything was oral tradition, and so stories and facts and stuff like that changed. Everything was way more fluid, you know. Yeah, history is always written by victors. It's true. I'm kind of over history. I was talking to this history teacher a little while ago, and I was like, I think about the end of history more than I think about history itself. And he got so mad. He's like, history will never end. But if you really think about it, history began with writing, literate society, with doing things like archiving and stuff like that. It's kind of an invention of keeping things as they are, right? And eventually I was like, well, it's going to eventually end. And he was just like, it has a start point. I was like, if it has a start point, it's going to end. But I'm also reading this other fascinating book. It's the best book I've ever written, that I've ever read, because I like analytical history. And he was talking about how much older the human story is than the one that we have, that we think of today. And he's looking at how mythologies don't change over time, right? Those things that come from oral tradition, they don't, the theme of them doesn't change over time. And so you can actually follow the stories back to their origin points, and how the proliferation of those stories actually came from a massive flood event that was probably caused by the sun, which made most of Polynesia and stuff spread out all over the world. So there was this mass diaspora over the entire planet where people were stranded on islands, and I don't know. It's an amazing book. It's a hefty read though. It takes a while. The book you're reading reminds me of a book that I got recently. I haven't read it yet, but the once written language came into being. It destroyed the goddess culture. Yeah, it kind of did, Definitely did. destroyed a lot of things. I think it destroyed a lot of the way that we perceive the world as being alive, because it was popularized around the time that, because Socrates couldn't, he was illiterate, right? But Plato was not, and he was writing down all of the stuff that Socrates was telling him, and Plato wrote out all of his stuff, but he basically said, like, take this all with a grain of salt, because he knew that there was this fluidity that had to exist for a full understanding. And then once it gets written, it kind of just stays the same forever, you know, just kind of a weird thought. Definitely is more of a masculine form. Let's see, what was I doing? But yeah, I would highly recommend this book, Spell of the Sensuous. I'm about halfway through it. I like it. It touched on a lot of ideas too. He was talking about being able to speak with nature and how that kind of comes about by exposing yourself to animals and environments that are more ingrained in that. And I just thought about my raven and how for a while I could talk to all of the birds, and I have this psychic connection with him, and how it just kind of exposed this other reality within myself and within the world around me. Like everything was way more alive. Like the ravens are clearly watching everyone and keeping tabs on everything that goes on in the neighborhood, you know? It was a cool thing to be a part of. Miss that boy. Think about him every day. I was thinking about going out and meeting his crew, his pack, just going out into where they like to hang. Get a whole raven gang together soon. Also, there's the other book that I mentioned. Let me see. It's where is his other one? It's called Starships. If you ever get a chance to read this book, check it out. And there's also the Spell of the Sensuous. Thrift Books has got it all. Check those out. Also, everyone that's watching, if you could comment on the Kickstarter update, if you didn't see it, I would really appreciate it. More folks who are engaged with it, because this, like I said, this year has just been absolutely insane for me, and I just haven't been able to connect with everyone as much as I had originally intended to. So I'm trying to get everybody's back into, you know, all one or none mode while we wait. Let's see, the Spell of the Sensuous. I can't find a short URL for it. Maybe this one will work. Nice. Maybe we can, what would also be fun is if I'm going to put this down, we can make a book list. Let's upload to Spotify, and then we'll make a list of books. Alphabet versus the God of Book. I'm going to copy that. Paste that into my book list. Hold on, I made a little weight screen. I have to use the restroom. I will be right back. New song. Man, thanks for the book suggestion, by the way. If anybody else has any book suggestions, let me know. You know, there's another one that I really like. There's a couple Games of the Gods. This is a good one. And then just one called Northern Magic. I'm going to put those on the list. But yeah, if anybody has any other book suggestions, I would love to read them. I'm starting to read more. Cutie fox. I'm gonna look at my other animals. If there's like a little... I would love that spider. And my Daisy. Hi, Daisy. I think we should definitely steal some of these stars. Thanks. I think they turned out okay. Put a little fuzz on his nose. This might change later. looks so inquisitive. How do we make him look inquisitive? His ears need to be more... Does anybody know what this thing is? Like, a lot of dogs have this like extra, it's like a little hole, this like ear thing, ear flap. I always wondered what that was. Oh. Shorty right here. Yeah, what is that thing? How long have you been working with special needs kids? Yeah, right. It's for noise cancellation. Sometimes I like to zoom out so I can get a better sense of the shapes. If I'm drawing or painting this kind of thing, I just do it. I just make everything really big and then like whittle it down because my mind is more like I was a Lego kid, you know? I like constructing things. So I like to Oh, that's awesome. Got any favorites? Got any favorite students right now? I won't tell anybody. Henry's pocket. Nobody even knows. See, nobody knows what it is. Except for Henry, maybe. Thanks for looking that up. I'm thinking we could put some these fuzz marks. Maybe replace these things. He's got this really prominent little fuzzies right here. Nice. Small schools are great. I was the only kid in my 5th grade, so they put me in 6th grade. And I think the bigger the school, the more difficult it is to get, a good education. So that's awesome. That's really dope. do we make this fox look clever? Maybe like a fish in his mouth or something? I do like that, like sun behind him. What are they hiding? Hiding in closets or something? My school only had like, oh god, I think when I was 5th grade and in that 6th grade class, I think in total we had like 5 kids. Get in trouble a lot more often though, because there's more eyes on you. It was super small. It was from a ghost town in Wyoming. Yeah, everybody's gonna get in everybody's business, something that small. I've been thinking a lot about this recently at the school that I went to in 4th and 5th grade. So small, nobody really knew what was going on half the time, and so when you called, the only person that knew the ins and outs of the school was the cleaning lady, and so if anything needed to be done, the cleaning lady was basically just like running the school. Go talk to Miss Mays. Let's see here. I'm gonna... I think oh, that's what's going on here. My window is huge for some reason. Let's fix that. It's supposed to be like that big. Finicky program. There we go. You can actually see what I'm working on. That's a little better. Man, it's a thing. It's not my I've been trying to get away from it for a long time, but I always end up just doing it anyways. Starting to look like a fox. Might be more red, huh? I wonder if I should turn them red. That's kind of cool. Yeah, foxy. Oh, thanks, Davis. Yeah, I whipped this together last night. I'm gonna try to start sharing more. Yeah, definitely try. I would suggest maybe if you have an iPad, Procreate. It's a little less of a learning curve than Illustrator. Illustrator is a little outdated, but that's what I mostly use. I don't think it's going to be the most popular program for much longer, just especially, I mean, maybe they're kind of on the ball with the AI stuff, but we'll see. I love to draw no matter what, but this is definitely labor intensive. Every once in a while, somebody from Kickstarter will be like, well, why is this taking so long? And now you can, you can kind of see it. I mean, I drew like 80 more cards. No, I think it was like 64 more cards. It takes a while. Give him a little smile. Smile. If anybody gets sick of this music, I'll switch it. Nice. Maybe we can also do a little art share sometime. I used to run a show and tell every once in a while. There we go. Now he's like smirking at you. Davis, how's your jewelry practice going? Everything into the middle. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh, congratulations, a decade. What do you want to hear about these new directions, my guy? Oh, some new wedding rings, cool. Everybody, Davis is a jeweler in Boulder. He was my neighbor. I was living in a warehouse in Boulder, and Davis was there in a pretty sweet setup over there. Say hi to Davis, everyone. Hi, Davis. Where are my layers? There we go. Do you guys want to see the rain? This is my new view. I can make myself bigger here. I don't know if you can see it. Pretty nice though. smells good out there. Dude, marketing is crazy. It's kind of difficult. You have to spend a lot of energy doing it. Oh, nice. Little shimali. You been going to kink ball at all? I think it would do well there. If you focused on that for a little while, whew, marketing for that's easy. Nice, dude. I never really learned shibari. Yeah, Boulder and Denver is kind of a hub for that kind of stuff. Why isn't this centering? That's good, so that's not centering. There we go. I wish I knew who was in here in the chat. Let's see. I don't know if it says. Oh, it's y'all. Cool. That is a little wider. Thinking of branding my jewelry, making processes, metal, shibari. It's a good idea. Man, my computer's running kind of slow. Hey, no problem, Adela. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. I know my drawing process is kind of slow. Appreciate you hanging around. Pull a card for you anytime. Sleep well. I'll be on every day for a while. This is what I'm doing. Sleep well. Oh. I'll be on. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. I'll be on around the same time. I'll start like 1 to 6. It's gonna be, all the time. I'm gonna try a bunch of different things. I'm connecting this to TikTok and doing all sorts of stuff. Just different things every day. So definitely come say hi. Hopefully we'll see you soon. That is really kind of round on the edge. Alright, I gotta switch the music around. Oh, thanks for hanging out, man. I know I've been quiet for a little bit, getting in the mode, drawing. Good luck with everything. I hope the rebrand goes well, and excited to see these new projects you got working out. See you soon. Shoot. Well, everyone, my computer's running really slow, so I'm going to restart. See you soon.